Hey, the first time we talked about the Atlas Scholars was more than a couple years ago when the CEO of a holding company for energy service companies founded this program to expose students to what they call high-pressure, performance-based environments. To call it unique would be an understatement. It's students who are accepted commit to 3 years of mentorship, scholarships, and experience that really can't be found in regular schools. Craig Taylor is that company's CEO who founded Atlas Scholars and joins me this morning with Zion Duplichan, who one of the current scholars and a junior at HISD's Energy Institute High School. Good morning. Good to see you again. Good to see you both. Craig, good to see you again, the one who never ages. You look fantastic, man. Hey, congratulations on the success of Atlas Scholars. It's still going strong. Where does the program stand now in terms of the number of students you have and the expectations you have from them who take part in this program?
Well, first, Kimbrell, thanks again for having us on. Your program is fantastic. It's great to have, kind of good feel stories out there in the media. We really appreciate you giving us the opportunity to bring awareness to our program. Where we stand right now, we've got about 90 young people who have gone through the program or are currently in the program. Our goal is to continue to expand throughout the Houston area, but also nationally. Ultimately, we want to continue to bring awareness about the gaps that we think exist between what kids are getting in their public education system and the difference between that and the professional environment and being prepared for what's going to happen when they hit them when they move on to college, but especially the professional development and the differences between that gap that really exists. So we'd like to continue to grow our local presence and as well our national presence. So we're here today, obviously trying to get that awareness out,
right.
Hopefully bring on some corporate partners as well as really get our brand out there so the kids know. We're looking for people to follow us on Instagram. We really want people to know about this program. We want everyone to get involved. It's a fantastic program, and I think we're having positive effects on young people like Zion.
Well, and Zion, you're here now. You're a junior at Energy Institute High School. You've been in the program now for 2 years. This is your third year. Tell me, what kind of impact has this program made on you? What kinds of things have you done now that you really had not expected that you would do?
I think the major impact this program has had on me would be accountability. So holding myself accountable for my actions and making sure that if I do something, I do it to the best of my ability. I think before this program, I'd always had this idea of well, I'm going to do my best the first time, and if I can't do it well, then, that's just how it is. You move on. Because in a traditional school setting, if you do something if you do bad on a minor grade, you just move on. But in this program and in an actual work environment, when you make a mistake, you don't just move on. You have to hold yourself accountable for that. You have to try to improve it and not make that same mistake moving forward. Well, I think this program did a great job of just teaching me that.
Too bad it wasn't around for me, man. I could have used that. Craig, the pandemic was a life lesson for millions of us, and you were able to use that as well for the scholars. I noticed that you had students who were masked, but you still had this program going on, still in class. You were there virtually. Talk about how the pandemic changed the way you conducted the program and the extra lessons they were able to learn, because really this is about being flexible. Isn't it the same kind of thing and the stress that they will face in the real world?
That's exactly right, Cambrell. Obviously the country was going through, the world was going through a very trying time. There continue to be a number of different opinions on what to do, what's the right thing, what's the wrong approach, what's the right approach, and ultimately we wanted to give them the opportunity to make decisions for themselves and for their families. That we wanted to show them that life must go on. That school, whatever it is, right? When we're out here in a professional environment, you still have to show up in some form or fashion. So we really did want as many of them to come in physically as possible. That video that you showed, I happened to be in Los Angeles. We have a large footprint in California. So I happened to tune in for that virtually, but I was in the office almost every day And look, obviously, we wanted to make sure that everyone was safe, that everyone felt safe, and that worked out. But it absolutely was a great opportunity for them to see that you have to adapt.
Right.
That when things happen, you can't just stop. You have to figure things out and keep moving forward.
So, Zion, what would you say to a student who might be considering applying? What would you say would they should be looking for in this program?
I would say that when you apply to this program, what you're looking for is someone to hold you accountable and to push you to be the best person you can possibly be. So like any of the young people considering joining Atlas Scholars, I would say first, be prepared for someone to push you, to try to make you go the extra 9 yards. And I think that's a great thing to have, especially as a young person. Like if you lack motivation, this program will provide it. And you also have to hold yourself accountable for it. So I'd say if you want to join this, be prepared to be pushed.
Yeah.
Be prepared to be held accountable for your action. I think that's an important lesson to learn.
And Craig, there's an application period coming up. What should prospective students know about signing up or trying to apply for this program?
So application opens December 1st. Again, follow us on Instagram. Reach out to me personally. Reach out to Jenna Moon, our executive director. Cambrell, we can get you all of that information. We really have high expectations, and we are also looking to expand the program, open it up to 9th grade students. I think we believe that will be that much more beneficial. The earlier we can get to these young kids, the better off they're going to be, the greater the impact it's going to have on them, and ultimately the better that is going to be for our communities.
Well,
right?
I'm going to make sure
these kids are our future.
I'm going to make sure I put all the information, the contact information for your organization on the website. The Atlas Scholar information is going to be on the Newsmakers page on click2houston.com. Great to see you again, Craig. Great to meet you, Zion. Thank you for what you both are doing, and good luck as you move forward. Hopefully we get a whole lot of people want to sign up for a 3-year program to be another Atlas Scholar. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you.